Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the Boston Red Sox and the Milwaukee Brewers. And we'll be back with the first pitch right after this. So just about set now, and today's starter, Bert Blyleven, singing he is one of the best to ever do it.
Yeah, Boog, he's got some of the best strikeout stuff in the history of the game. Over 4,000 career strikeouts. We'll see how many he's got today.
Here's the center fielder, Jarren Duran.
The center fielder, number 16, Jarren Duran.
The line to kick the pitch. And there's a foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
Ripped on the ground to second. Slings to first. One out in the top of the first. Check out the Red Sox lineup. Needless to say, this is an aggressive lineup. They've drawn fewer walks than any other team in the league.
Boog, I didn't walk very much, but I'll tell you what, it drives me a little crazy to see it. I mean, we're in this modern era of baseball, and we know how important walks are. You get runners on base, they end up leading the runs, but this whole lineup just seems to...
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Makes the catch up against the wall.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
On the ground, and that's just foul. Two outs. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
That one ran inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One and two here. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. In time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. We're midway in inning number one. Back here at American Family Field. And towing the slab, Garrett Crochet. And singing, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Those guys get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first on the run. Out on a bang-bang play, but he made it close. Let's take a look at the Brewers lineup. The guy who's been huge for them over the last month plus, Sal Frelick.
And you got to like this matchup for him as a guy who hits left-handed pitchers as well as anyone, it seems. I mean, he's hitting over 300 against southpaws this season. He's got a good shot to make a big impact against the left-hander on the hill today.
Now a drag bunt, third base side, and he grabs it in foul ground. He swings and hits a fly ball, center field. Hauls it in, 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
2 outs, base is empty. Seiya Suzuki will hit next. And first offering is fouled off.
For whatever reasons, this is a hitter that performs better in night games. We'll see what he brings in this one.
That's the ball.
That misses the zone. 1-1. Two out, space is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. Brewers go down quietly. We played an inning. No score. Back here in Milwaukee, stepping in the long ball threat, Tristan Casas. Blyleven, a former All-Star. More than 300 wins in his career, and he was born in the Netherlands. The wind and the pitch. There's a strike. And that one missing low. Kenny Jansen doing home plate duties in this one.
Not a huge strike zone from Jansen, so he can't really be called a pitcher's umpire, but he does like the bottom part of the strike zone. We may see some pitchers steal a few strikes down there, especially the ones right below the knees. That's if their catcher can present it properly.
One up, one down. Here's Tyler O'Neill, leading the American League in hitting entering the day. Swing and a miss. Going to one.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Late on that fastball.
Love to see it. Power versus power right there.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And there's two away.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
No score here in the second. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
All over that one right there. Wasn't able to elevate that one, but he sure hit it hard enough to get through the infield. There's not a whole lot of time for the defenders to react and try to make a play when it's ripped like that. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And the batter now, Enmanuel Valdez. And it's fouled away. Cruz leads off first with two down to the inning. Inside and it hit him.
Well, it's safe to say he won't be getting invited to the charity golf tournament this offseason.
And now it's Luis Robert.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
And there's the strike. First and second, two down. Here in game one of this three-game set. Breaking ball inside. And the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He notches strikeout number 150 this season.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And we're back. Bottom of the second. Now, Martin McGuire. Crochet back to work. That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. And a big swing and a miss.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. Gassed it right by him.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Jonathan India at the plate.
He's been on fire at the dish lately, working on an 8-game hitting streak.
Swing and a line drive curling foul down the right side. And the pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
In the dirt, and it's 1-2. Got him looking as the fastball runs back over the inside corner. Off to a strong start, Singy, as he's punched out 3 of the first 5 he's faced.
Well, he's definitely minimizing contact. He can get the swing and miss when he needs it, but it'll also keep the defense fresh behind him, allowing some balls in play as well.
Andrew Monasterio stands in now and watches strike 1. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Casas makes the play, and it's out number 3. So they make short work of him there. We played 2 full. New inning getting started. So stepping in for Boston, Mitch Garver. And a pitch. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Red Sox, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
Rolls across the diamond and 1 away in the top of the 3rd. So the batting order turns over. Now here's the Red Sox leadoff hitter, Jarren Duran. Base knock center field. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. That ups his hitting streak to lucky number 13.
The Baker's dozen, Boog, and it doesn't seem like a huge number, but anytime you get to the point where you've hit in every game for almost 2 weeks straight, that's a sign of what kind of rhythm you're in.
And stepping in for Boston, Jackson Holliday. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Race to the bag, but he's safe. Good job to avoid the double play. Here's Rafael Devers. There's a sense of anticipation in the ballpark as everyone waits to see if he can inch closer to the consecutive game hitting streak.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
1-1.
Duran off the first with 2 away. Fly level, keeping him close.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Here's a 1-1. And Devers hits that one, and that should be extra bases. Duran rounds second on his way to 3rd. Headed for the plate. He scores, and they have the lead. 1-0. Well, that's going to keep the streak going. There's no stopping this guy.
And I can't even imagine the pressure he's under. He's asked about it every day from everyone, not just the media, but just anybody he comes across. And so for him to be able to concentrate, keep on getting the knocks, just remarkable. And I know he's trying to just win ball games, but honestly, this streak is arguably bigger than the team right now.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2. This one in the air center field. Frelick has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Red Sox with an RBI double. It's now 1-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the bottom of the inning. Here's the Brewers catcher now, Jefferson Carroll. And that one is lifted in the air, and it falls. So a man on base to start the inning. Matt Shaw up now for the Brewers. Right field down the line, and that one slices foul. 0-1. And a good eye there. The Brewers trailing by a run here in the last half of the 3rd. Backs and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting none.
Sal Frelick up now for the Brewers. That one catches the zone. Strike 1.
1 strike.
swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
Well, this can be kind of frustrating for the hitting coach. Right now, this lineup seems to be swinging at everything.
Just missed. That misses the zone. Down 2-2. Man at first, one away. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And 2 away now.
Oh, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts. So they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him into scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs one more out.
Yelich batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. And ball 1. In the air, left side. Robert moves under it. And he makes the catch. And that will end the inning. Milwaukee leaves 1. They're down 1-0. And welcome back to the ballpark. Here's a big power threat. Tyler O'Neill. The pitch. And a foul ball left side.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
O'Neill tries to hold up, appeal to first, and he held up. And now 2 balls and a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, deep left field. Bang! A gigantic blast. It's 2-0. That adds another game to his hitting streak, Chris.
Yeah, he's been doing so many things well at the plate and clearly driving the ball with some authority as part of that. He's really dangerous with the bat in his hands right now.
Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
Here's O'Neill Cruz. He's sitting on 99 career homers. We'll see if this is the moment to notch number 100. That smash towards center. And there's 1 down.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
All right, Chris, when you talk about great logos, the Milwaukee Brewers, the M and the B that form a glove, not everyone even realizes that it's an M and a B with that glove. They started using it in 1978 and have been using it a lot more recently. It's a great logo, Chris.
Yeah, Boog, I remember as a kid, my brother had that ball cap, and I would just kind of borrow it. Some would say steal it, but it was just such a cool-looking logo. I had no idea until years later that that's what was hidden on the inside of it, that M and that B, but very, very cool.
Misses just off the outside edge. I think that was a strike. If you're playing right now, tweet out, I was this many days old when I found out the Brewers glove logo is an M and a B. Hashtag MLB the show. Because I guarantee sends it to first, and they take care of Robert for the out. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. You're watching. Back here at American Family Field. Ready to go. Bottom 4. Up now for Milwaukee, number 20. Fouled off. He was late. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball too high.
That's big right there, being able to check your swing. Think about the count swing. Instead of 0-2, he's sitting 1-1 against a really good arm.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 1 away.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He's out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Seiya Suzuki, the next to hit. Late on that fastball.
Well, here's a fun fact for you, Boog. Suzuki is the first Japanese-born player to homer in 3 consecutive plate appearances in the majors. Feel free to use that note in your next Cubs broadcast, buddy.
The pitch. Got it. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Just absolutely rolling on the mound. He's looking very much on his game in the early parts of this one, Boog. Fully on the attack with these hitters.
That's 7 strikeouts already, so he's got a good pace going, no doubt. McGuire in the box now. No balls and a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
Not close with that one, and the count is 1-2. Swings and misses on the fastball up in the zone for the strikeout. Nobody left for Milwaukee. They trail it here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. And now here is Mitch Garver. And he deals to third. And that chance handled. Throws to first in time. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the 5th. Back to the top of the lineup. And now the center fielder, Jarren Duran. Fastball in for a strike. 0-1. Duran in his 5th season, 29 years old, and he's been on a fantastic run at the plate, hitting over .450 in his last 10 games. This one smacked out to left center. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or 2 behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
Puts it away for the out. And here is Devers, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Duran, the runner at first with 2 gone. The 0-2. No. That one missed.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch in the outside corner.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Carroll down to first. That completes the strikeout, inning over. For the Red Sox, as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. And we're back. John Sciambi with my buddy Chris Singleton. And set to get us started. Bottom 5. Jonathan India. Crochet back to work. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Brewers, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, he's on a great run of strikeouts and showing excellent control and command, not walking opposing batters. You know, this offense, they've got to find a way to break his rhythm, put the bat on the ball, maybe try to bunt for a base hit, get him off the mound, moving around, step out, something to interrupt his timing because he's coming right after these guys.
Just missed.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out front and foul to the left side. The next offering misses, and the count is even 2-2. And down on strikes. 2 away.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Stepping in, Jefferson Carroll. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. And he takes a strike.
Looking sharp, just a strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Gone in order are the Brewers. And they're down 2-0. Back here in Milwaukee. And here's the first baseman, Tristan Casas. The pitch. And that one in the air center field. Fraley makes the grab. 1 away. Hit high in the air. There it goes. See ya. A massive home run. Home run number 50 on the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth.
That was quite the home run, Siggy, as we take it in again with StatCast. 114 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, and plenty of distance, too. I mean, with that kind of exit velo, if you can get it up in the air with good backspin, it's going to be a tape measure shot.
1 down. And next for the Red Sox, O'Neal Cruz. First offering misses badly for ball 1. And it finds its way through for a hit. And here comes the Brewers manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Bert Blyleven will depart, and we'll be back with their first arm out of the pen after a quick break. They go with one of their more experienced arms in this spot, Lance McCullers Jr.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Edmanuel Valdez up next for the Red Sox. He's 0 for 1. Line drive. Takes it to the bag himself and doubles him off. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. It's now 3-0. Well, we go bottom 6. Up now for Milwaukee, Matt Shaw.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That's in there, and the count is 0-2. Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. 7 in a row by way of the K.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Base is empty, 1 away here in the bottom of the 6th. That one finds the zone. That is strike 2.
If you're not ready for that pitch, you're just going to swing and miss or pop it up, waste the at-bat. You're going to let it go. You better be ready to swing it.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that turns the lineup over. And now it's Christian Yelich. Strike 1.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
On the ground to the left. And it goes just foul. The Brewers trailing by 3 here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Swings and misses. And there's 2 away.
Well, that's the moneymaker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from the same side throw as the hitter. I mean, it's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Number 20 in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
Well, that steal right there is wanting to take advantage of having a really good hitter at the plate. Now they've got a much better shot at bringing home a 2-out RBI.
And another ball. Fastball for a strike. Fraley on at second with 2 down. Hard hit right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Brewers strand one. Still down 3-0. And welcome back. Back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Luis Robert now. And here it comes. Bounce to the right side. Tosses to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. Mitch Garver up to hit here. Line drive. Adam in center field. So the Red Sox lineup turns over. Now batting Jarren Duran. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
One strike.
Right side, hard hit. India over to first in time. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Back here at American Family Field. Bottom of the 7th. Leading off, Seiya Suzuki. That's in there, and it's 0-1.
Changing speeds has this lineup completely off balance in this one. We've seen a lot of mistimed swings, and it's been a challenge for these hitters to get their rhythm right.
The other way, and that's a fair ball. And that rolls into the corner. Around first and hustling for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it. If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
And a foul ball. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here at the bottom of the 7th.
Ball.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. And a swing and a miss. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout. And there's 1 away. So up next, Jonathan India. There's the strike up high. 0-1. Suzuki leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Next one misses, and it's 1-1. Good eye right there.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And a swing and a miss, and there's 2 down. So back-to-back strikeouts now, and they still haven't managed to do anything with the leadoff double. And now Alex Cora is out of the dugout, and he will make a move for the bullpen. Garrett Crochet done for the night. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arms in a minute. And Ryan Weathers is coming on.
Well, you see the ERA very solid, and that doesn't always tell you the whole story, but he's been really good so far this year.
On the ground as he checked his swing. Holiday in plenty of time to first, and that's terrific work out of the bullpen. 1 pitch to end the frame. Milwaukee leaves 1. Back here in Milwaukee, we go to the 8th. So stepping in for Boston, Jackson Holiday. McCullers back to work. Out towards left center. Yelich on the move. And out number 1 on the grab. And it's Rafael Devers in the box. 1 for 3. On the ground, right side. India over to first in time. And Devers is set down. Now batting Tristan Casas. Out there to center. Frelick has a beat on it. He makes the grab, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the catcher, Jefferson Carroll. Swinging a foul straight back.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Just missed. Next offering is in for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ballgame if you're not careful.
And a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning. Matt Shaw up now for the Brewers. The shortstop takes the ball. Weathers in his 3rd season, 26 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. Carroll gets his lead at first, nobody out. This one popped up. Casas settles under this one, makes the catch for the out, and there's one down. Next for the Brewers, Sal Frelick. That one fouled off. The Brewers trailing by 3 here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Well, he made pretty quick work of him right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. Some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
New pitcher for the Red Sox, Alexis Diaz.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Yelich in the box here lets that one go for a ball.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, get a lockdown closer ready to come in.
One, 2 now. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Brewers strand 1. They trail it here 3-0. Now it's the power speed combo. Tyler O'Neill looking for his 3rd home run of the game.
Yeah, he blasted his 2nd of the game in the 6th inning. This guy looks like he's playing on beginner mode in this one.
Beginner mode is where it's at, Chris. And the right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And that's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So, Singy, let's dive into the numbers, courtesy of StatCast. Do you even feel contact being made when you hit a ball that hard?
No, I don't think so, Boog. I mean, that's just the best feeling in the world as a hitter. You square it up perfectly, and it's like you didn't even swing the bat. And there are times the ball feels heavy off your bat. You know it, but this is not one of those cases. He sent this one flying 114 miles.
And here is Enmanuel Valdez. Pitch
Ball.
misses there. 1-0. Swing and a pop-up. And there's one down. Luis Robert up next for the Red Sox. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Hard ground ball, base knock. O'Neill around third. The throw in. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. Mitch Garver getting ready to hit.
That's
Ball
the
one
ball.
there. Runners are at the corners. One away. Swing and a miss.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Swing and a miss. As he was out front that time. Foul ball still a 1-2 count. Grounded to third. Could be two. Feeds to second. Out there. And that's two. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. All set for the bottom of the ninth. Up now for Milwaukee, number 20. Here's your 1. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Next offering is downstairs. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Just a mid-90s challenge fastball right there. Not much to it. And I'm sure he'd love another. Swing at it because it was in a very hittable location. Those are the swings where you can sometimes start to question yourself as a hitter and say, how did I miss that? But you know what happens.
Swings and misses. 0-2.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And they're down to their last out. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Foul ball. Right through there for a strike.
Well, as good as things can be, it can be a tough day at the office, even for the skippers. Seeing the offense just sputter, not able to get anything going.
2 strikes.
The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss, and he got him. Ball game.
Another day, another win. I really think this team has forgotten how to lose a ball game. It's been so long since they've lost. I really don't know what else to say. They're just a can't-miss ball club right now.
A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
No se riega, se monean, pero no me matan como meta. Necesito más tiempo del que tengo. De todo me aburre con nada.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Boston Red Sox.